Visual is the first times when I went to the new building, only visual.
Did you say you tapped the building? You heard hello?
This is first time in the level. I'm show you and you the problems in the concrete. I show you.
No.
We're gonna.
No.
Please,
I don't need to see it. I know exactly what's going on. I could have seen it before. I understand.
This is the first time in this level. Yeah, well, and I saw problems in the structure. Here. Little crack.
He should have. He's not.
Eso fue observado
Antes de hacer el estimado.
El estimado.
Claro.
Yo te voy a dejar que tú le hagas la pregunta a ¿y cuánto más nos va a costar?
Claro, ahí está roto porque está la cabilla de él, pero en la pared no hay cabilla. No hay hacer. Abriremos.
Hiya, are they finished? Can I give you my observation so I can leave?
Claro, pero en la pared no hay hacer. La pared no hay hacer.
I think right now we need to talk about the building, the contract and the warranties and guarantees.
I'd like to explain the
and
way people
permits.
understand the restoration and the
I
repairs.
think right now.
I don't think anyone here really understands. If I could just speak for a second, I wrote the initial repaint specifications for painting to get the contractors to bid apples to apples on the same exact job, which encompasses pressure washing, all the masonry sealer, primer coat, patching all the hairline and thicker cracks, caulking all the windows, and top coating. In conjunction, a building like this, generally, they have a structural engineer come out here first. And what they do is they sound out the whole building on swing stages all the way around, they mark it all around. So when there is the laminated stucco and structural repairs, that gets done through the engineer's report. And I do this a lot with these buildings, and most of the time, when they do a report like this and they mark up the building, and then the contractors come and sound it out, it generally comes to be 25–50% more. And then the city has to come and inspect this, and it's a monumental job. What I did was a paint job. The specification to get everybody to bid on that. And there really should have been an engineer here first to work with the contractors and get this done, to get it done right. As far as the warranty goes, the warranty is that the paint is going to stick to the wall, period. And if you have delaminated stucco coming off, that means the paint's coming off with it, and that's not covered at all. He's got conscience, and he wants to make sure this paint is going to adhere to the building. Plus the fact that
Did you observe the laminated stucco?
Well,
You saw.
I didn't go and sound out
Okay,
this
so you
building.
don't
I
know.
see the repairs.
You're making a statement as if there's the
Well,
laminated
there's always the
stucco.
line. This is.
I didn't ask.
Can I
I mean,
please
right
finish
here,
talking,
did you
please?
see the laminated stucco?
Absolutely, when he was doing the repairs.
Did
and
you
all.
see the laminated stucco?
Did you
I've
see it?
seen, I've seen the cracks all
Did you
over.
see the
How do you
laminated?
let people
Because you
finish
just
this?
made a statement.
Let
When
me
there's
finish
the laminated
talking.
stucco, I cannot guarantee it.
Go ahead, let her.
As if it's an existing condition. I'm asking you, before you say
I
it,
saw
did you
all of
see
these
it?
balcony eyebrows with all the cracks in it, the balustrades, the ceilings that were all. I saw all that, but I never sounded out this building. I'm not a structural engineer. I'm making sure that the painting is done right by the specifications, step by step. What I'm saying is, from my experience, this is what, a 40-year-old building? The last few times it was painted, it was obviously painted the way you wanted it, where they went ahead and patched the cracks and the spalled stucco, the laminated stucco, and painted right over. Right now, with him doing it, with integrity,
Again, you're saying
right,
the laminated,
this is what's
you
happening.
never observed the laminated stucco from what you told me.
What about these ceilings? Where there's
Ceilings
these
do not
holes
have
that
any
go-
stucco on them. None of the ceilings have
What about the
stucco.
wall up on top in front of the building?
Sir, I'm just saying you're making a statement if there's the laminated.
You're saying there's not?
I just
Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say anything. I asked you if you had knowledge of the laminated stucco. You said you
I
didn't say.
am not an engineer, and I didn't come
Okay,
out
so
and
you
sound
don't know
out.
that it's a thing.
We're not accomplishing our goal.
What we want is the
Excuse
best
me,
thing
Kaya is
to
the one
get this
to run the
job
meeting.
done right, and you to get your warranty.
Can you,
I
I thought he was finished. I wanted to talk. He said he wants him to talk. I guess he's finished. He's finished.
That's all right, go ahead and talk.
Un dueño. Sí, de aquí. Sí,
The only
él
thing
es
I
un
really
arquitecto.
have to say is,
Él es un arquitecto.
Okay.
Es que fue que me.
we're on there with our swing stages on the side of the building, and we identified new stuff. Can I, in good conscience, just paint over that? No, I can't. I went the extra step to make sure what I was doing was correct. If someone wants to challenge me, which I'm happy to, I'm happy to get your own engineer that you guys pay for. Moshi seems like he's got enough experience. Let him get out on the side of the building, tap it, tell me what needs to be repaired. I'll repair just that, and then we'll continue on painting. My other alternative is to make sure that, you know, we have a post-tension, this is a post-tension building. I don't know if everyone understands what that is.
Yes, we do.
But we have an area up here, and actually it was running right through the door seals of the sliding glass doors, which we corroded painted. We tried to preserve that as best as we could, because we didn't want to have to get into the real structural part of the building.
Can we stay in one subject and then we'll get into that, so we don't get a whole serial of items?
No.
Let us go into the stucco, and then we'll go into the rebar. Let's do it in an orderly manner so we can address it.
I was done with the stucco.
I'm not, I'm waiting for you, I'm being polite.
He's been polite, waiting for you to finish so he can speak about the stucco.
I'm completely done.
All right,
Stand up.
everybody.
A ver, dame ponerlo un poquito.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, porque tengo que ponerlo a mí, todo ellos no van a hablar nada.
No,
Así que yo me-
nuestro ingeniero va a hablar ahora.
¿Cómo?
Nuestro ingeniero va a hablar ahora.
Ah, bueno. Pues me dejan hablar a mí en español y yo no sé lo que están hablando con el inglés.
Oh.
Ustedes dos sí saben español.
Ah.
Quiero que me dejen hablar. Pues yo también soy dueño y todo mi dinero, 20 años llevo 20 años viviendo con ustedes.
Claro que sí.
No, solo va a coger para
Go ahead, sir.
I was here yesterday because I was called by, I think, Ian and William. I was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday afternoon. I was told that the west side of the building, stucco is delaminated. And when I came, I saw big markings, like one of them said 20 foot, 2 foot, and there was a red crayon all around. That's on the second floor. And I asked the worker, his name was Luis. I asked him for his name. Why are you marking it? He said, Herman told me that where the stucco is not uniform, it's not straight, smooth, to mark it. I said, is this delaminated? He said, he told me wherever it's not straight to mark. So that's what he was marking. So I said, can I get on the swing and look at it? So in the beginning, you need this, then finally he let me on the swing, and I went up to the second floor. And there was no delamination of stucco at all. There was a crack, which is a hairline crack, which the person from Sherwin Williams said that's their work to fix. And then this person, Louis, called Herman, who got on the phone. No, he called Craig, and Craig got on the phone with me. And I told him there's no delamination of stucco. So he said, don't you see a crack? And there is a hairline crack, about halfway. And it's a crack that probably with your naked eye you'll not see. It's less than 1 millimeter in thickness. And this kind of cracks we fix using cutting and then epoxy. And it's a standard procedure. And the only reason we do that is to prevent any penetration of humidity or water. It's basically more aesthetic. It's not structural by any means. Then I asked, and I called Chaya, because I called William, he wasn't home. Chaya was home, she came downstairs. And I showed it to her, and then I took a tool that they had on the floor, a wrench, and I showed it to her, because they said it's sound. They go by sound. There's no denomination. And now the stucco is not completely straight. but that's the way they built it. Now, I can explain to you why it occurred, that the stucco is not straight.
I understand.
The factory.
It's not only the labor was sloppy, the building is post-tension.
Right.
So the slabs have what we call relaxation, and the slab expands. So that's what happens, and that's why you see it. And you'll see it at the juncture, just like the engineer said, between the slab and the masonry. That's where you see it occurring, because the slab moves over there.
Is that safe? Is that dangerous?
No, it says no structural significance. Your 40-year report says the same thing. Their report from their company says the same thing. They call it Carlyle Plaza. I asked to go further up to look. At that point, they said that Herman did not allow them to let me on the swing. They didn't allow me to. And from what I saw on that side, there was no delamination whatsoever or any stuff. There may be some cracks, and cracks are natural in concrete because that's the material. Any concrete that you would pour water on, you'll see cracks. Some of them will not even be, some of them will be microscopic, some of them you'll see with your eye. When we talk about cracks, structural cracks, those will be cracks where you can actually put paper to.
Correct.
Those cracks are not. On that side, I cannot talk about any other side because I did not see it. The first day when I met with him, he was walking around also, and we didn't have any. He couldn't point to any denomination. In the beginning when I came, Chaya said he was walking with a golf stick or something. He could not point any denomination in the building, but that's not why I was here. But now I was here specifically for the delamination, because that was the issue. The other issue is the post-tensioning, which we'll get to afterwards. So, to my knowledge, there's no delamination. At least over there, I don't know of any delamination around. I think if an issue comes up and they find an issue, before they go ahead and take it apart, they should get authorizations from somebody, maybe you or somebody in the building should take charge. Because now I saw that they opened up stucco on the, I don't know, the 8th floor, 7th floor, they
Correct.
took out chunks, I don't know.
Correct.
I don't know why they took it, because there's no delamination that I could observe anyway. I just want to look at my notes from what I said. The report, the first letter in the report appears to be false, because the report says that the building is in good condition and the cracks are hairline cracks. When we say a building is unsafe, that means the building has to be evacuated. This is an extreme. Also, now, the report and the letter were written on the same day by the same person, which to me I don't understand. The cracks do not indicate delamination. When you have a crack and the concrete delaminates, you would have an expansion. The crack will grow and there'll be a void.
Correct.
You don't have that. You have cracks. Cracks occur naturally. This is not a steel building, this is a concrete building.
Mm-hmm.
The coefficient of expansion of masonry is different than the coefficient of expansion of a concrete slab. So usually at the juncture you have cracks. And it's natural and it always occurs. And that's one of the reasons they use elastomeric things.
Correct.
All those bellies that are visible on the back,
The bellies are there, those are construction.
not necessarily
They
delamination.
are not delaminated.
Okay.
The second floor, which they allowed me to look at, you have those bellies.
Yeah, I see them in a lot of floors.
You have to understand that the slab, when they pour the slab, they put the masonry. Now, over time,
It
The
extends.
forced tensioning is like this, it pushes in. Now, the steel can take that stress, but over time, it's, or what may be fatigue, it relaxes. We use the word relaxation. So when it relaxes, the slab expands. When the slab expands, you get,
The bumps.
right. There are many other reasons. It could be faulty, maybe the stucco guy did not.
What's the stucco gonna do when it expands?
The stucco does not expand.
No, what is it gonna do? It's gonna crack.
Concrete cracks, what you see is the juncture between the masonry,
We're not even
And the
disagreeing,
slab.
everyone can see that.
okay,
Everyone can see
and those need to be repaired, those are
But when
hairline.
it flexes,
Those are,
when it does
the
flex.
building always flexes. And when
okay,
the building,
and the stucco is a rigid
no, the
stucco.
stucco is not rigid. The stucco is a concrete cementatious material. It expands and contracts with temperature changes, for example. The building always moves, it's almost like a human being. You'll see on bridges, I don't know if you ever noticed expansion joints in bridges, and in a cold day, you'll see that expansion joint bigger. Why? Because the concrete contracts.
And it expands.
Yeah,
Just like wood.
My experience told me,
And when it's
no,
hot, it expands. Concrete always moves.
Moshe,
That's the
I
material.
have a question.
when
Are you saying that this building has no delamination?
I'm saying,
Just answer that question. Yes or
I
no.
am saying, excuse me.
Okay.
I observed the west side. I observed the second floor. You guys will not let me up.
You're
Or the other
not
one.
insured to go up on our guy.
I am insured if I'm doing this under your supervision.
Yes.
In any case, you refuse to let me up. You only let me up on the second floor. The second floor has no delamination. And I could not observe any delamination of the building, but obviously I was standing only 8 foot high at the second floor.
And just to let you know, our procedure is normally, we would mark that out.
let me tell you something. It's a one sample. When the stucco is back, you touch with a hammer, the stucco is coming over.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
I see, I'm over here every day. Every day. I see you employed and put the Makita, what's the name for Makita? Makita and chippy hammer
Right.
all the way,
No way.
for 1/5 inch. This is
Well,
not
They
a bag
get
stuff.
paid by the square foot. The markings were gigantic. I asked him, what are you marking? He said, I'm marking where it's not straight, that's what Herman told me. I said, are you marking for delamination? He said, I'm marking when it's not straight. I said, is the stucco in here?
He-
And when we sounded it, there was no hollow sound at all. Then when he got on the phone, he said, oh, don't you see the crack? Yes, there's a hairline crack. There are hairline cracks everywhere, because that's what
Exactly.
concrete is.
What we normally do is we'll mark it and then we'll let the engineer go up and tap it
When I
out.
asked
And then he
your
marks-
engineer, you said the engineer told you that. Chaya asked the same question, and she was told by Herman Overlook that the engineer, so then I gave Herman my email to send me the engineering report where he saw the lamination. I never got anything from you.
Well, we're gonna give you a full report. We have anything else that.
You
it's
have
done-
what?
I mean,
I'm sorry, you have what?
if you think that we're.
You
trying to
have,
expert-
you have,
I already have the report.
you have somebody that saw the lamination on the north side of the building.
Yeah,
Yes.
once they
That's the
saw
question
it,
I'm
they
asking
gotta
you.
square it up. They can't just. they
I
can't just-
asked you, I didn't ask you how, I asked you, you have somebody that observed the lamination on the north side of the building, an
Yes.
engineer.
Yes,
Is that him?
it's from his firm.
The report from his firm says there are minor cracks, that's it.
That was before they ever tapped
That's
out the building.
August. That's August.
We don't have that recording.
I mean, it's a visible thing. You look at it until you get up there next to
Well, he
it.
was here, I asked him if he saw the lamination, he
You
said it's on the
didn't tap
crack.
out the west side of the building. You better.
Yes.
I remember that when we were on the north side, before we start breaking the concrete, the lamination stuff,
Before you start,
before we start, we were doing the walls.
you should speak out at that time. should speak out.
We did, we wanted to make sure
Yes.
that we were doing right, so I
And
called
we-
William
we
down,
wrote with
and
this, and we
and
just
I, did you hear the difference?
I think William is a layman, I'm an engineer, I did not see any delamination of the.
We asked
side
for an
of the
engineer.
building.
They
I
didn't
can
want it.
ask if you ask for an engineer,
We
you're saying
wanted a
something
report.
happened, and an engineer is telling you it did not happen. So you're saying it's Kaya's fault because
No, I
you
didn't
didn't bring
say
you somebody, an engineer to tell you it did not happen, and then he says, because it happened, which he has no knowledge of it happening, I asked him, did he see any delamination? No.
I'm not.
But usually there is, correct. And I asked him if he saw delamination, he did not, he saw a crack. You're the only one, and Herman over here in this meeting, saying there's delamination and I want to get paid for delamination.
Do you not, is the whole issue is you don't wanna pay for that?
What does that have to do?
Because if this
I'm
is
saying,
the
you're
bottom line, that's
saying
what
there's an
what you're
existing
trying to-
condition of delamination, and all your people did not see that, and I was there, and I looked at it, and as an engineer, I'm saying there's no delamination on the second floor.
I have a question. When we started working on this side, on the east side, I worked on your balcony, right? Did I break any extra quantities that you saw that they were not necessary to break? Or did I repair this what it was?
She's a layman, she doesn't know concrete
No, no, I'm
and
asking
plastics.
about,
Talking about mine.
about him.
Talking about
Oh,
mine.
I thought you.
Because I saw him on the balcony when I went, I was doing the inspection when I saw him. Then my guys brakes just what was necessary to remove.
Juan, are you
Or
in the
did they
construction
inflate the
field?
quantities?
Are you in the construction field?
No.
So I don't think you should answer,
Let-
because,
let's-
for example, when they went upstairs, somebody went to the saw on the 9th floor, at the ceiling. Why did somebody use the saw over there in the post-tensioning area? There's saw marks over there, why? Why is somebody breaking the building without getting authorization?
Not breaking, you can see it falling off.
Somebody
Yes,
broke the
yes.
stucco on the 8th floor, took gigantic pieces out, and William was on the board, Haya is on the board, nobody gave authorization. I think a procedure should be set before you go and
Starting.
destroy
There was
something.
multiple.
I
Multiple.
parenthesis.
Somebody,
Repairs.
somebody should
I agree.
authorize it.
Okay.
agree.
One parenthesis. If anything that goes over our budget, they need authorization. If it is within the budget, they can do whatever they want.
No,
As
they
long as the
can't.
work is
No,
being
they
well
not.
done.
No, I beg your pardon, they cannot. They cannot damage the building without you knowing. For example, they'll come and say, I am suspicious about this column, and I want to break it open to see the rebar. And you may decide, I don't want him to break it open because it could be dangerous, cost me a lot of money to repair later. I might want to get a second opinion. I want to hire somebody to tell me. Okay? They cannot just go ahead and break it. And for example, today I told William, don't break anything in that wall. Now we walked over there and they explored.
Everything, yeah.
Why was it done?
Who's make authorization for that one? You?
Now who's going to pay to restock that? If there's no
You pay-
delamination, who's going to pay for that? From the ground floor, I still don't see delamination. I just see gigantic slabs of stucco that were removed. Now, are you going to pay for that? Are they going to pay for it? If there was no delamination?
No.
So they cannot just go ahead and do. Somebody, I don't know, maybe many, maybe one. They need to go to him and address it, and then they can judge.
But we did.
We did,
Well-
we did several times. And we asked,
Who gave authorization to open the 8th floor over here on the north side?
it was delaminated, it was.
I didn't ask you, who gave?
Who gave
Let's go.
authorization?
Nobody.
Nobody, right? And nobody saw delamination, and you opened it, and you removed slabs, I don't know why. I don't know why you went to the store in the post-tension area of that balcony over there. That's saw marks, somebody went to the store over there, why?
May I say something, other lady? I know I'm not as well knowledgeable as you are in your field as an engineer, as an architecture, or whatever. But I want to say something. Before we get in a job, I think you have a contract. When you have a contract, you are supposed to get it some type of inspection to see how the building is, how do you wanna do, what is need to be done, whatever it is. But don't come now, after you paint the whole building almost, to say that I found a ghost, and we have to prepare the ghost one. Right now, we've been through 3 assessments, one after the other. And we are not willing, I'm talking about myself, I'm not willing to pay more.
The sad part is, there's no ghost.
That's all.
There's no ghost.
That's
Nobody
all.
saw the ghost.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's saying there's a ghost, none of his
He's saying-
professionals saw the ghost.
Pero la gente
I, as
no
an
entiende
engineer, tell you
inglés.
that where
Yo
I
les
know,
puedo
there's no
decir
ghost.
cuando
But they went
termine.
ahead and broke
Sí, pero a
out
mí me dejaron.
the floor
No, no,
without
Yo voy a hablar, yo
authorization.
tengo
Okay.
If they do, listen, they all risk,
I
because
think-
they
I
know
think the smart-
from the very beginning, from the start.
But it doesn't exist over there.
I know that.
If you're saying it doesn't exist,
Whatever.
just please put that in writing, you're a PE. Give it to us, I'm happy to paint the building.
You
Just please put that in writing, and then we can continue on with finishing this
You-
No,
building.
You call me when you have the lamination, and you let me on your scaffold, and I'll go up there with you to confirm that spot has delamination or it does not.
Perfect.
To date, I did not see any delamination, and
thank you.
now, the second issue, which is an expense issue, is the post-tensioning, which I guess you all heard about.
Not necessarily.
Okay, the building,
You can explain this to them, do we?
yes,
Want
it
us to
affects you.
say here?
Yes,
Yeah, there's some questions.
Okay.
you're the one that brought it up, right?
Yeah, they're-
You checked the area, right?
No, we didn't chip it, it completely fell out.
Who did the sewer work up there?
The solid work was just to cut it, they
Who
were gonna.
cut it? You?
Our guys cut it.
Okay, so don't say you're.
But I got pictures of it before,
I didn't ask you that, I asked.
and I got
You,
pictures of
you a
everything.
moment ago said I did not do anything over there, concrete
No,
fell.
no.
Now I ask you, did you saw? Yes, I
Espera.
never saw.
Mira, yo vivo en el 5.º piso, que es techo. Yo le pedí, a ustedes dos que hablan español, yo no hablo inglés. Yo le pedí de favor a los
Yo lo iba a decir ahora en inglés.
No, pero yo quiero hablarlo, yo soy el dueño. Yo soy el dueño también. Llevo 20 y pico de años viviendo ahí y todos mis pagos están aquí.
Dale.
Yo vivo en el 5.º piso, que es el techo. Le pedí de favor a los boberos que no me tiraran los hierros esos.
Las pesas.
Las pesas esas no las tiraron. Una vez, después volví y dice, no, esto no tiene que ver nada con el techo. Le dije, sí tiene que ver con el techo, que parece que se está cayendo la casa. Bueno, para conclusión, vayan a la casa ahora para que tú veas el chorro de agua que está cayendo. Lo vio ella y lo vio Candy. Lo vio ella y lo vio Candy.
Wait. Pesas.
Dropped from the 8th floor to the 6th floor.
There is actually a different issue. I went to the 6th floor, yo estuve en el 6º piso del techo.
This is the
Y
possible
es,
floor.
no estoy segura que es actually del techo.
Ajá.
Yo creo que viene de la pared.
No, en el
Es-
medio.
No.
En el medio del techo.
En el medio
En el
como
medio del techo y ellos lo tiraron porque yo estaba ahí presente.
Es posible,
No, yo
pero
se lo enseñé a
también.
Candy.
Ellos tiraron, son pesas de 30, 40 libras.
Correcto.
¿Ok?
Pero
Las tiraron de
también-
arriba
Amable, sí.
al sexto piso.
Sí.
¿Ok?
Pero también.
No sé dónde la tiraron, yo sé que la tiraron de arriba, la estaban tirando y estaba sonando como una bomba. ¡Bum! ¡Bum! ¡Bum!
Y fui y le pedí permiso. Mira, por favor, no me vuelvan a hacer más eso.
Hay que decir lo que es.
Que me-
Correcto, pero
que me
también
van a-
hay otro asunto. Hay asunto de que en la pared hay holes,
Ok,
drill.
pero el agua no creo, el agua yo no creo que corra de la pared al medio de.
By their workers,
Ella lo vio,
holes.
ella lo vio.
Okay. Hay huecos que estaban drilled dentro de las paredes
Ahí no.
y muchas partes de la pared está abierto, la lluvia está cayendo, toda esa agua se va al apartamento de directo.
That's not even what we're talking about.
El crack está aquí y el agua en el medio.
No, no,
Eso
no,
está
no, no.
concrete. Eso es
No,
concrete.
Pero si ella lo vio.
Aquí,
Y Carlos también lo vio.
unos huecos
Mira,
adentro de la pared
ahí está la
para
prueba.
sostener.
Ahí está la prueba. Y yo se lo advertí, ¿te acuerdas que se lo advertí? ¿No te acuerdas de William? Esta gente está tirando las tejas ahí de esas, de hierro, y me van a romper el techo. ¿Fue verdad o mentira? Que te lo advertí.
If there's
Fui
a
dos
problem
veces.
in this, they have to- they have to-
Fui dos veces.
Yo no sabía nada de que estaban tirando las pesas.
Oye, si te lo
Lo
digo.
que me dijiste que estaba entrando agua.
Que ellos, no, yo te dije a ti, William vaya arriba.
William,
y
they
trae
cannot
eso.
do any unsafe work. Even if they have insurance, they don't have insurance, they cannot do unsafe work. There's no such thing, I'm insured, and I can do that.
Yo te dije a ti, William, vaya ahí arriba y dile a esta gente que no me tiren más las pesas, que van a romper el techo. Y yo fui 2 veces y le dije, por favor, no me tiren las pesas, que mira que va. No, esto no le hace nada, que no le hace nada. Vayan ahí, anoche tuve que levantarme, una chorra arriba de la mesa y comer.
Que no existía.
Que no existía.
Que no existía antes.
Que no existía. No. Y todos los días estaba lloviendo. Todos los días estaba lloviendo. Yo quisiera que ustedes vieran que chorrera tiene que llover.
Hay que se lo tiene que decir a ellos.
No, ya se lo dije a ellos antes que se fueran.
En inglés.
No, yo no hablo inglés.
No, hay que se lo tiene que decir en inglés.
No, mi sobrino no.
If they're doing, if they're doing any unsafe work, if they're doing any unsafe
They're
work,
saying,
and
they're
you have
stating,
knowledge of it, the building is going to be liable. If you say unsafe work, you need to stop it, or call the building department to stop it. Because if you don't, you can have liability for somebody getting injured because you knew about it.
he was calling to tell, he even spoke to them 2 times not to throw the
Stop the
concrete.
work.
He should have stopped the work.
Aya, can I address the post entry?
Okay.
Yo quisiera que ustedes vean lo que chorrera la noche.
There's a report from Craig saying that the post